Hi, welcome back to Hungry for History. If you don't know me yet, I'm Dr. Luli Clark. I have a doctoral degree in history. My husband and I, and actually he's currently behind the camera, created Hungry for History to share our love for food and history. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make Zongzi. What are Zongzi? Zongzi are glutinous rice dumplings wrapped in the leaves of bamboo, reed, or banana, and then steamed or boiled. They are actually gluten-free, and they are traditional food for the Chinese Duanwu festival, also called Dragon Boat Festival, which falls upon the 5th day of the 5th month on the Chinese calendar. It is on June 26 this year. Zongzi were initially used to worship ancestors and the gods by the Chinese people, but later Zongzi became a festival food. According to a book written in the late 3rd century called Fengtuji, which in English means record of local customs, eating Zongzi had already become a popular folk practice for the Duanwu festival. If you are interested in the history of the Duanwu festival, I have a video on this topic, and it is coming soon. Depending on regions, Zongzi can be sweet or savory, steamed or boiled, in pyramid or cone shapes. Basically, each family has its own recipe passed down verbally. I have never made the Zongzi from scratch before, since my mom has been the one who prepares all the ingredients. My role in the past was to help her wrap the Zongzi, and after she had made all the preparations. I have been feeling homesick lately, to be honest, as the festival is coming up. As a tradition in my family, weeks before the festivals, my mom would throw a dinner party at home and invite friends and families over to make and eat the Zongzi. It is a fun project. My husband and I now live in the US while my mom lives in China. So I don't know how much longer it will be before I can go back and visit my families in China due to the pandemic. I decided to make Zongzi with my husband this year. I actually called my mom and asked her for her Zongzi recipes. 妈妈，你给我说下咋个包红豆沙粽子？
好。那个米先把米发胀，发4到8个小时，发了过后把红豆就是先。
Okay, I actually got the recipes. Let's get it started. Today we are going to make the Zongzi with sweet red bean paste. To make this recipe, you need 20 to 30 sheets dried bamboo leaves, 2 cups glutinous rice, cotton twine to tie the Zongzi, red bean paste. The day before you make the Zongzi, soak dried bamboo leaves in clean water overnight. You put something heavy on the top of the leaves to make sure they are completely underwater. Next, soak the rice in a large bowl overnight. You will see the rice expand a bit after soaking. As for the red bean paste, you can get it from an Asian store or Amazon. I feel store-bought ones that are far too sweet. I prefer to make it at home. To make it at home, you need azuki beans, brown sugar, molasses, and salt. For the sake of time, I'm not going to demonstrate here, but I will put my red bean paste recipe link in the description box below. After soaking overnight, the leaves become softer and not easy to crack. You can compare the one before soaking and this one is after soaking. You can tell the color turned from a very pale and dry green to a more natural one. Bring a pot of water to boil, add a teaspoon of oil in the water, and then add the leaves and boil for about 10 minutes. Turn off the heat, take out the bamboo leaves, use a clean cloth to wipe extra water off each leaf. And then use kitchen scissors to cut off the leaf stem because this part is too hard to bend around later when we wrap the rice. The rice was soaked overnight. Then drain the water and rinse it again. Add a little bit of vegetable oil in the rice to prevent the rice from sticking to the bamboo leaves. Next is to assemble the zongzi. We have everything prepared as you can see now. People often find this is the most challenging part, including me. Actually, my husband and I will struggle a little bit in the beginning when we tried to wrap our first few zongzi. I will try my best to show you how to wrap the zongzi. A bamboo leaf has a smooth side and non-abrasive side, or very rough side. Take 2 leaves, stack them together with the rough side facing each other. Have the stem end pointing in opposite directions and overlap the leaves by 80%. Hold them together as one. Fold from 1/3 of the leaves into a cone shape, like this. And make sure there is no opening on the tip. Otherwise, rice would come out here. Fill 1/3 part of the cone with rice. Add the red bean paste. Then, cover the fillings with more rice. Gently pat the top so that it is level with the front of the cone. Then fold the rest of the leaves down to completely cover the rice. Use your thumb and index fingers, press in the 2 sides. Cover the rice with the rest leaves. Fix the leaves with your fingers. Fold the extra leaves to the side along the shape of the zongzi. Wrap a long piece of cotton twine tightly around the zongzi multiple times to seal it tightly. Then tie a knot to secure. If you tie the zongzi loosely, the filling might fall out when cooked. If you struggle like me tidying up the zongzi, I know it's really difficult. Just ask somebody for help. Honey, could you come here to help me tidy it up?
Sure.
I mean, it's a family project, right?
Yes. This is my first time making the zongzi. I've eaten them before with friends. So I'm gonna make sure it's tight enough so the rice does not come out or the water go in and flood the zongzi.
Yeah. It's a cute one. It's not the perfect one, but as long as it can hold the rice won't come out of the leaf during cooking. It works. You get the work done. All right?
Yes.
Do you want it to get your hands dirty and try to make one for yourself?
Sounds good. Okay, so I'm taking these.
Yeah.
I'm going abrasive sides towards each other, overlapping about 80%.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to take it about 1/3 and then fold in.
Yeah.
And up.
With the short part inside.
With the short part inside like this. I think that about does it.
Yeah.
Would you say? And then scoop in
Some rice.
some rice, just 1 scoop.
Yeah.
Then take a red bean ball.
Mm-hmm. and gently pat it down.
I'm gonna hold it like this, kind of pinching it, make sure that it folds over, and then press it down on both sides.
Yes.
And wrap it around.
Yeah.
And then cut off the edges.
Yeah, I can help it.
Mine isn't gonna be as pretty, but I'm not very experienced. And I'll take this. Mind if you cut it? Just see here.
Do you need my help?
See if this will let me tie it the way I've done other food items in the past.
You have been doing a pretty good job, huh?
Let's see. Will this work?
I think the rice might come out from this crack, but I will help to fix it.
So the goal is do this together, enjoy the process, and learn.
Yeah.
So
As far as size and shape are concerned, let's say there is no right or wrong. As long as they are wrapped tightly and then the rice would not come out during cooking, I would say it's a huge success because it's challenging, it's difficult. I think you will get better through practice. Now we are done with wrapping the zongzi. We ended up making 15, and actually I prepared extra bamboo leaves just in case you may end up having broken leaves like this. And actually we had quite a few. Then it's time to cook. If you have an instant pot, you can use it to make zongzi. Just put them in there and fill the water to the maximum level. Close it up and set it on high pressure. Cook for 1 hour and then wait for a natural release. Then it's safe to take them out. If you don't have an instant pot, bring a large pot of water to boil. Put the zongzi in. Turn the heat to medium-low and let it simmer for about 2 hours. Check the pot every 20 to 30 minutes to make sure that water level is always higher than the zongzi. Now the whole house smells so good. It's filled with the aroma of zongzi. I love the smell, which reminds me of my family back in China. Hopefully, I can go back again soon. After 2 hours, the zongzi are done. You can eat them hot or at room temperature with sugar or any kind of syrup that you prefer. I personally prefer to eat my zongzi cold, and after it's cooked, it absorbs all the flavor from the bamboo leaves and plus the sweetness from the red bean paste. The rice is soft and a bit sweet, and my whole mouth is filled up with the aroma of the rice and the leaves. It tastes so good. Thank you for turning in and sticking with me to the end. I really appreciate your support. Your support is the biggest motivation for me to continue this channel, to continue make videos, and to continue to share my love of history and food to the world. And thank you so much. If you like this video, please give me a thumb up. I would really appreciate. I will see you next time. Bye bye.